Hi, it's Susanna again. I'm deciding what to have for lunch. So, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat grains, and I don't eat bread. I don't eat processed foods, but what I do eat is I try to eat unprocessed, sugar-free, no sugar, except for chocolate. Sometimes I have to admit that. So I'm thinking of going through some of my recipes here from my plan. I have some ground turkey. I have some lettuce. So I'm gonna use that with some green salsa and avocado, and I should be good to go. So I'm gonna cook up some ground turkey, cut up some lettuce, and get my avocado. I always have an avocado in the fridge, like one or two at least, because oh my gosh, they make everything better, and that'll be my fat for my meal. You know, there is a science to this, putting these food groups together. It makes sense. You don't want to just have protein by itself. You got to have some veggies in there, and you got to have some fat. You got to have some good carbs. So let's do that for lunch today. That's a good lunch. Got my ground turkey. And cook some up. I'm just going to cook half. Got my head of lettuce. I have an avocado. Right here. And this is going to be my lunch today with some salsa. Looks amazing. And I have been excited to use my new Beauty Within collagen drink. I just stir this in with water. I mean, I haven't used it in a smoothie yet. I just got it like 2 days ago, but I'm sure it's going to be great in a smoothie. I do use the multi-collagen protein every day in my coffee. 1 scoop. It disappears in the coffee. You don't even know that it's in there. It's like amazing, amazing. I do take my supplements. It's important because I find I have more energy than just taking a multivitamin. It actually makes a difference because I'm taking there's a few. I take ashwagandha. I take potassium. I just found these gummy D3. Oh my gosh. They're so good. You only take 1. Turmeric. Oh my gosh, this is so great for pain. Of course, my fish oil tablet. I do take probiotics too. It's in the fridge. And I take those in the morning. I know some people take them at night, but when you have a lot going on at night, homework, baths, shower, bath for my little girl, shower for me, making dinner, homework, studying, spelling words. Oh my gosh, you gotta do spelling words. Every day, gotta do spelling words. Do you guys have that too? Because we have spelling words, we have math. 3rd graders are learning algebra. This is big, people. Like my other 2 kids who are adults, my son is 29 and my other daughter is 28. They didn't do algebra in 3rd grade. They did not. So, let me turn that down a little bit. So we just have to find new ways to help our kids understand at a younger age all this stuff that we never had to deal with when we went to school. And I didn't have to deal with this with my other kids. But I guess it's this Common Core stuff that we just have to like. So we don't really want to turn our kids into like, oh, Common Core is so terrible. Then they're not going to want to do it. So I try to keep it positive. And my husband, he's all about maybe homeschooling Riley, but we just don't know yet. We are tipping our toe in the water, basically trying to find out what courses are good out there, what programs or what's popular, what would work for our lifestyle. I stay home during the day and I help my husband with his business, but I wouldn't call myself an at-home, stay-at-home mom, because really, what is that? Don't all moms live at home, stay at home like some part of the day? So I don't know that I fit the stay-at-home mom, because what really is that? What its definition is that? And I think it's great, but I don't even know if I know how to do that. When I first looked up staying at home mom, I actually Googled, what do stay-at-home moms wear when they go pick up their kid from school? Like, I didn't know what to wear. So I looked it up. And I didn't really see good information about it, actually. So I worked in an office for a long time, and really all I had was office clothes, because if I was going to buy something at the store, it was going to be office clothes. My oldest daughter would come home on, vacation and break, because she lives out of town now. She graduated from college and she's out on her own, thank goodness. They both are. But she would come home and I would say, you can borrow some clothes from my closet if you'd like. And she'd go over there and say, no thanks, Mom, you have nothing but work clothes. And I did, it was true. I hadn't worn jeans in 5 years. I hadn't really worn a t-shirt. I would just get home and basically put sweats on, and that's all I had. So I had to do a little bit of creative thinking for myself on what do I feel comfortable in. I don't want to look too dressed up. You know that saying, all dressed up, no place to go? That would be me on most days. But I do go to other offices here and there to do some, just help my husband with his work. Go out and get like permits and stuff. So I do get to see other people. And I made friends with some parents at the school that are there picking up their kids at the same time as me. And I went from having to be at work every day at 8, dropping off Riley at the daycare before I got to work, picking her up after 5 when I left work. I wouldn't get home till 6 or 6:30. Did that for 5 years, and now I had to learn a whole new routine. And it's kind of scary, because if you allow it, your time will just eat you up. Like, I felt like I was drowning in all this time, and I didn't know how to block it out. I block out my time correctly. I didn't know where to use it correctly. But I started that plan a year ago with a health and fitness trainer, but it was also mind and body. And I was able to get some tools to think about these things in a more clearer way. And I really started to get more organized. And being more present was my number one goal. Being more present for my daughter, for my husband, for my other two older kids, for my grandkids. Because I think I wasn't before. I think I missed some stuff. I think I took a lot of stuff for granted. It was just, I was in the moment, but the moment passed me by. And I'm trying not to let that happen anymore, because I want to cherish every day. Make the best of my time. Make the best of my abilities as a mom, a grandma, a wife. We all have gifts we got to use. And I think that we just need to want to use them. And there's lots of tools out there to show us how. So if you keep watching me, like my video, I will be here with some more good stuff that I've learned along the way. I'd like to share. Thanks, guys. Have a good lunch.